Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report, and today's show, it's around Tom Brady to the Raiders. This is a topic that we've talked about numerous times here on the Raiders Report, and we have now some actual breaking news, if you will. Adam Schefter tweeted out that the Raiders will pursue Tom Brady in free agency if he does not re-sign with the New England Patriots. This is an interesting topic because obviously we have a quarterback with Derek Carr. And yet, I know there's a very split opinion on Carr between the nation. Now, there's also a very split opinion on Tom Brady. You have arguably the greatest quarterback of all time. But the reason why, when I say something is zero Chucky heads, tuck rule, tuck that, it's because of Tom Brady. It's because of the New England Patriots. Now, can you actually consider Brady being in silver and black in their new home in Las Vegas? It's a pretty crazy thing, and I've sat on here numerous times and said, no, I don't want Tom Brady. And I've also said, no, I don't think it's going to happen. But now hearing the fact that Adam Schefter is talking about the fact that the Raiders will pursue Tom Brady if he does not re-sign with the Patriots, to me tells me two things. The Raiders are interested in Tom Brady, and the Raiders aren't totally sold on Derek Carr. So everyone watching right now, YouTube, Facebook, let's get your comments in here. Let's get your votes in. Would you want Tom Brady? I want you to type Y for yes, and I want you to type your N for no. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to make this the pinned comment after the video here. So would you want Tom Brady? I want you to type Y for yes or type your N for no. When you look at what Tom Brady did in 2019, I don't really think it's, stats that jump off the page. And to be honest, they're very comparable to Derek Carr. Derek Carr this year had 21 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. He had 4,054 yards, a better completion percentage. But for the first time in Tom Brady's, I think, career, you did see a little bit of a drop. There was a drop. For the first time, Tom Brady was not able to play at an elite level where he could carry his team. Yes, they still won the AFC East. Yes, they still were in the playoffs. But they were unable to beat the Tennessee Titans. Why? Because he ran out of talent. Going away from Rob Gronkowski, Julian Edelman, he was really their only reliable option. Now, the fact that Tom Brady could actually be a Raider, it's pretty mind-blowing to me. Now, this all kind of goes back, okay? We're going to rewind a little bit here with Brady. It all kind of goes back to when we saw Tom Brady talking with Mark Davis at UFC 246. Now, again, if you guys want to get some comments in, we will also be doing a live Q&A. Lewis says, makes no sense. He's old, and we're trying to rebuild here. I think this is a move where it's a short-term move. Big Worm's getting his Brady comments in. I think you got to figure out what you got in Derek. That's been my stance on it. But if Tom Brady wants to come in and play for a year, that sounds like something John Gruden is interested in. Throughout John Gruden's entire career, what has he shown? He's okay going out, getting a veteran quarterback. One of the greatest quarterbacks in Raiders history, and one of the reasons why we went to the Super Bowl, was Rich Gannon, an old veteran quarterback when a lot of people thought he was done. A lot of people thought he was washed up. I don't think Tom Brady's done or washed up, but Tom Brady is 42 and he is on the decline of his career. If John Gruden was like, hey, I turned Rich Gannon and we went to a Super Bowl, why not do it again? I think that's one of the debates we're going to have here a lot on the Raiders Report. And another debate, and I'm going to let this one up on screen for a little bit because I'm curious what y'all have to say. Who would you rather have? I want you to type B for Brady or type C for Derek Carr. So Derek Carr is set to make about $21.5 million. If you cut him, it's $5 million against the dead cap. Tom Brady to me is you're probably going to go out and get, I would say he probably is going to get like 30. He could get $35 million, I think, if he really wanted to. But never really throughout his entire career has Tom wanted to be the highest paid quarterback, right? I mean, he's doing fine in terms of money. He wants to continue to win. I do think the interesting point about this with Tom Brady, and for everyone who's saying it's not going to happen, I think when we talk about the greatest quarterback of all time, it's Tom Brady. I think when you talk about the greatest coach of all time, sure, you could talk about Bill Belichick, you can talk about Vince Lombardi. If Tom Brady goes to another team and wins a Super Bowl, people are going to be like, wait a minute, maybe it was Tom building up Bill. And I think Brady, as a competitor, kind of wants that. So I'll give some shout-outs to some of the people now in terms of Brady or Carr. I'm seeing Cisco says Carr. Ask Alex says Brady. Cisco, Carr, F Brady. Remember, if you guys swear, YouTube will block it. So instead of saying Tom or F Tom, you can say we normally just say Tom. I guess that doesn't sound right. You guys can say Tuck Rule. How about that? Continue to get your votes in here. Who would you rather have, Tom Brady or Derek Carr? And if you want to get your comment on the show, I saw one just roll in here. It was a super chat. We got a lot of comments flowing in here. It is early on Sunday. We're getting ready to get to the Super Bowl. But Tom Brady to the Raiders, or the fact that the Raiders are interested in pursuing Tom Brady if he doesn't re-sign with the New England Patriots. That's why we're live here on the Raiders Report. So if you guys want daily videos all off season long, I'm not going anywhere. I promise you I'm not going anywhere. So if there's news around Tom Brady, if there's news around a trade, free agency, the draft, I'm going to be breaking it down for you very, very quickly here. And if you don't want to miss anything, click subscribe, turn on the notifications so you know exactly when we go live. It is youtube.com/Raiders Report. That's all you got to do. If you bleed silver and black, if you want up-to-date news, I got you. Subscribe, youtube.com/Raiders Report. If you're already a subscriber, type S. F. Brady, he will never be a Raider. That's from James. James, this is something that I've said multiple times, but now when you see Adam Schefter coming out and talking about it, when you talk about some of the past successes that John Gruden has had with a veteran quarterback like Rich Gannon, you can say what you want. There was a report going around that Brady's looking for property. I do think he is looking for property in Las Vegas, not just because he wants to be a Raider, because guess what? He's got a lot of money, and if he wants to have 10 homes, he can do it. So this was the report that came out a few days ago that Brady bought property in Las Vegas at the Summit Club. It did prove to be untrue, but I do think that there is some all truth to some rumors, and I guarantee that Tom Brady right now is talking about getting property in Las Vegas for obviously multiple reasons, like it's a growing market. If he wants to have a home at the Summit Club, which is literally right on top of a golf course, he can do it, right? He has the money to be able to do it. Now, everyone in town is talking about how Brady bought a property at the Summit Club. That was a quote from, I believe, it was like 98.5 Boston, or these guys in Boston. Tom Brady to the Raiders is very, very interesting, right? And some of us, I can already see, are like, oh, I'm already sick of it. One of the guys that's sick of it, it's Derek Carr. And he spoke last week about all these Tom Brady to the Las Vegas Raiders rumors. And, obviously I think he saw that viral photo of Mark Davis, who was with Marcel Reese, who was talking to Tom Brady at UFC 246. That was McGregor versus the Cowboy. And Carr just kind of quickly said, come on, man, when are these going to end? Well, unfortunately, Derek, I was on board. I thought these rumors should have been squashed. But now they're starting to pick up, and it's going to be a topic that I know I'm going to talk about. Believe it or not, this is my job. And when my job says that, hey, the Raiders are interested in Tom Brady, guess what? I'm going to talk about it. Now, Derek also went on to say in that quote, he knows what Mark Davis and he knows what Tom Brady were talking about, and that's why he was sick of it. So it's kind of looking like, though, there's some all truth to these rumors. So how about you guys, all right? We got 470 people watching us live right now on YouTube. I'll try to update the Facebook number as well. Are you sick of the Tom Brady rumors? 1 for yes, 2 for no. I think last week at this time, I would have said yes. I'm kind of sick of it because I didn't think it was ever going to happen. And now, Adam Schefter tweeted out this morning, Sunday, February 2nd, that the Raiders will pursue Tom Brady if he does not re-sign with the New England Patriots. So my answer is going to change now. It's a 2 for no. Anytime that something this big can happen to the team that I cover, anytime this can happen to a team that I care deeply about, I'm going to care about it. Because if Tom Brady comes to the Raiders, that changes a whole lot of things. So, are you sick of the Tom Brady rumors? I want you to type 1 for yes. I want you to type 2 for no. Noah Stanley says yes. Eldon says yes. Enrique is going to go no. Michael says until it happens. Jeff, unfortunately, I see you're saying it's clickbait. It's not clickbait. It's Adam Schefter. He tweeted out that the Raiders will pursue Tom Brady if he does not re-sign with the New England Patriots. Now, today's show is brought to you by our good friends and sponsor, BetDSI. Go to chatsports.com/bet. Use that promo code Raiders120. It's going to get you a 120% deposit bonus. So if you want to bet on the Super Bowl, you better do it real quick. Go to chatsports.com/bet. Or heck, maybe you see this video 2 days from now and you're like, wait, I can't bet on football anymore. It's all good. You can also bet on the NBA. You can bet on some NFL prop bets. Go to BetDSI. Use the promo code Raiders120. It gets you a 120% deposit bonus. I know a lot of people that already watched the show. They're already on BetDSI. I haven't heard anything bad about BetDSI. because they're going to give you some free deposit money. BetDSI, shout out to you. So for those of you tuning in, Tom Brady to the Raiders is a rumor that we've talked about numerous times here on the Raiders Report, but we got a little bit of an update today, February 2nd, Sunday. Adam Schefter tweeted out, the Raiders will pursue Tom Brady in free agency. That is if he does not re-sign with the New England Patriots. So if Brady doesn't sign with the Patriots, I'd be pretty surprised. We've talked about Tom Brady's his destinations on our main Chat Sports channel, youtube.com/chatsportstv. We had the Raiders as the number 3 team behind the Los Angeles Chargers, behind obviously the New England Patriots. I was pretty surprised when I saw the tweet. I was ultimately pretty surprised. So let's ask you this. Where will Tom Brady play in 2020? I want you to type P for Patriots, and I want you to type O for other. I'm going to leave this one up on screen for a little bit. Let's debate about it. If you're going to type your O for other, let me know which team he's going to play for. There's a part of me where I'm like, man, I want to type P, right? I want him to kind of... I want him to retire. That's what I want. I do still think, though, he's going to be a Patriot. I think the Patriots would be dumb to let Tom Brady go, to be honest. I think Tom would be kind of dumb to leave the Patriots. I think that's where he should end up staying. I don't really want him to be a Raider, so type P for Patriots, or you can type your O for other. Raider Nation, what's going on? Is this the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube? For Chucky Heads, believe it, baby. And if you haven't already, subscribe right here. I'm giving you Chucky Heads, news, rumors, Raider Nation rumors. And look at this, I'm making your life easier. Check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and go Raiders.